It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Leonard. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's out quickly to Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing here, Purdy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Purdy sets up to throw again. He sets to fire deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Purdy
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Oh, the gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They need 2. Here's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to run forward Pollard. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
This went into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now he's going to step up and run. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on third down, Leonard. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. Leonard. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Pollard is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they come up now, second and goal. Looking to throw. Leonard. Now he'll tuck this and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. LeJontay Wester now to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And a first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Complete to Joe Mixon. First down and goal to go.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Purdy now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking long for Thomas. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards. Complete to Josh Downs.
Here's Purdy. Complete to Zacchaeus. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
What's up? Go up, go up, go up. Go up, go up.
Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Go up. Go up. Go up. Stop.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Go up. 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 Up.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Go up.
Result is a first down.
Go up. Go up. Go up.
Back to throw again. Pass complete to Addison. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
Go up.
Results in a first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 10.
Go up.
At the 12-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Go up. Go up.
To throw again on second down. Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I would play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's caught downfield by Addison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
28-yard gain and a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. Past the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
And he's got it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Jalen Hyatt in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Outside. 21. 18. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. To try again after the sack. Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Gain of 26 yards. Result is a first down.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not give it up 6.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Shotgun now with Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. With it is Jackson. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up copping the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Throwing here, Purdy. Receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
24 yards. That's another first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Purdy. This is caught by Addison. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Visitors 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 9 now. Hyatt there to grab it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Complete to Jalen Hyatt. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Thomas, 50 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Visitors 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up when they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass
is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Purdy looking to throw.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
The backfield empties out. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
That is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Purdy from the gun.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Purdy now to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 21. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. This is taken in. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Our home team 35. Visitors 21. Evan McPherson sends a kickoff.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And my goodness, another interception.